Welcome back to another episode of Booth 2. I am your host, Danny, along with my co-host, Vinny.
Hello.
Good to see you guys again. So me and Vinny were talking pre-pod about nostalgia, which is, it just kind of came up, stuff that like trends that were present back in the day, and now they kind of just went kaput, just gone.
That's it. Never to be seen again.
Like we were talking about, do you guys remember the Harlem Shake? That was... You like that?
I love that, dude.
Why?
I thought it was great because each video, you had, like, its own unique thing to it. Like, what prompted it initially, we were talking with coworkers, and the whole Whip Nay Nay came back.
Yeah, and I Watch Me Whip.
And Watch Me Nay Nay.
Yeah.
And that's cool, but it's like, those dances, I feel like it's so, like, once you see one person do it, that's it. You've seen 1,000 times. Like, remember Soulja Boy? Remember Crank That? The whole Crank That.
God, dude, that was I think that was the first viral.
For me at 15. Yeah, dude, I remember seeing being at this girl's Nicole's Sweet 16.
Oh my God.
Me, this kid Dave Giordano, and I forget who else. All three of us just got in the middle and started Crank That.
That's nuts.
But those dances, it's like they're one and done.
Yeah, that's it.
The Harlem Shake was great because each video you had somebody in the background doing something random or like
there'd be like a person in a monkey suit or
something.
show up.
The Minecraft hat on or something I don't know. Like
it was creative.
It was very creative, yeah. But and I feel like it left a lot more room to be creative.
Yeah.
And same thing with what was the other one?
Where you stand still in the video.
The Ray Schwimmer, the Black Beetle.
Black Beetle.
That was the other one too. I did one of those videos with
some
old
really?
friends. Yeah.
It was I think it was like called Pause or something like that. The name of the actual trend. What was another one that we were talking about? What was another one? We just spoke about it.
We were the planking was the one.
Planking was there's good ones and then there's crappy ones. Planking I think is absolutely
that was the dumbest thing.
Stupid. But people died from it.
Yeah, literally
they were doing on train tracks and stuff.
Yeah,
and I'm like that's so stupid.
It's crazy to like get to the point where like I think I saw somebody, I don't know if it was like photoshopped or whatever, but like on top of like really high things, like it's cool that you got that high and did it.
Yeah,
but man, like it's just dumb.
It's just
It's like I don't understand the purpose of that one, But even thinking back, just in general, like all the old stuff that maybe could have stayed or should have stayed, or some of the newer things that that could probably go. We could do without that.
Done. Yeah, I mean, nostalgia is a crazy thing. It's because it gives you a sense of like almost like it's something familiar, but it's old.
Yeah, that comfortness of it.
Yeah. Like you remember where you were during those times.
Yeah, it was safer. He was all wrapped up in that memory.
Yeah. You remember the days where we could go outside and play without having to lock your doors or whatever.
I never had that. I've never had that.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't think most people in our generation had that.
No.
I think our parents' generation did.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Where they would be like, people would go outside all day long. Nobody cared where their kids were.
That's a weird thing too. And I mean, I feel like with technology, it's like expected, but
no.
because I feel like I wonder if they had it back then. Would they be that way how we are today with it?
I don't know.
I
don't know. Yeah, I mean, the news doesn't help. I feel like a lot more people.
They're more terrified than ever.
Yeah, they're more exactly. Man, oh my! Do you remember those? Because going back to nostalgia.
Yeah.
Do you remember? But people used to have those freaking bands.
The Livestrong bands?
Well, they had the Livestrong bands, but then they had those bands that were like in different shapes. Like
and then you would take it off, and there would be the thing. And
and then that was a whole thing. People would like collect those bands or whatever.
Yeah.
Dang, there was schools. A lot of school stuff.
A lot of school stuff.
I feel like.
We were talking about the Scholastic, the book fair. I remember that,
dude. That was a whole thing. They would just, and you'd have tickets, and there'd be snacks, and then
you had snacks at yours?
Yeah.
Oh, we never did.
No,
we just had books. Like you're eating is reading.
That's all you get.
That's it. But it's still cool though. You would get like the little like pamphlet.
Oh yeah.
And you'd be like, I want to get this one and this one.
Did your school ever have movie nights?
No.
We did.
Did you really?
Yeah. They had a gigantic projector in the cafeteria. Like what I mean gigantic, like movie sized, like movie theater,
200 feet kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then they would literally you would bring, so they would have like snacks, like they would have a popcorn maker, they'd have like red vines, they'd have this, and you bring your family, and they would just like, I remember the cartoon Flushed Away. You ever heard of that?
Was that with the mice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when it came out, we had a movie night where we brought, you bring a blanket, you bring pillows, and you would just sit there with your family and you would watch the.
That is so cool.
It was a really good time.
Somebody brought in like mice, like, look, I want to recreate it.
Yeah, we had like Kung Fu Panda when Kung Fu Panda came out.
Wow, they had that too.
They had it then. We had a movie night.
Man, you guys are better than going to like the movies.
Yeah, it was, dude. It was everybody would wait for movie nights so they could just.
Oh, that's
go with
so
their
cool.
Family.
That's
one of the best things ever.
Dude, that's wild. Like some schools growing up, you hear like, oh, they did this, and then you got like, I didn't get any of that.
You ever go to camp?
Oh yeah,
Fifth grade camp, fourth grade camp, whatever.
No. See, and I don't know if it's East Coast, West Coast. I've heard a lot more schools on the East Coast don't have those things. That really? A lot of the West, science camp and stuff like that. I've heard before for kids out here. Other like getaway ones where they like leave.
Go.
Yeah.
Band used to go. People in band would always go and stuff.
I didn't even have that either. Yeah. I didn't have any of that.
Yeah. No, we had it.
That's crazy that you guys had that out here.
I mean, we had what was it? 5th grade camp. I was one of those kids that didn't get to go. So I was just stuck in that classroom with like the 3 weird people. And
the teacher like, well, what do we do now?
Dude, we did nothing. We watched a movie.
How many days?
Like a week.
Ah, that's tough.
Bro,
wait, why didn't you go?
My parents didn't want to pay for it.
How much was it?
It was kind of, I think it was almost $1,000, bro.
Oh, like that.
To send your kid. And that was at like.
I was going to say, what?
It was like.
2000 and.
When I was in 5th grade, yeah, it must have been like 2008, bro. That's when the recession was.
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing.
Sheesh.
Yeah. So I was just stuck with all the weird kids watching movies.
You may hopefully
it was
you made
sub. It wasn't even my.
Oh, it wasn't even the real team.
No.
Well, yeah, they're on the trip.
They're on the trip.
Oh, they're like sucks for you guys.
They were telling me they were freaking. They were doing zip lining and stuff. I was like,
everybody's got great bonds and friendships and memories, and you're there with the sub and some
guy
sub
picking
friends.
his nose.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Terrible. Honestly, I'm glad I didn't have those trips then. I don't know if I would have been able to go.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I was like, that was nuts that a bunch of kids went. I was like, damn, your parents have money.
That's crazy.
And it's not like my parents didn't.
No.
They were just
but
like, I'm not sending you to camp for $1,000.
Yeah,
for what?
for a week.
Yeah, for a week.
Yeah.
For what?
I had summer camp, and then with summer camp, I don't know how. I would imagine it was like probably like $1,000 or $2,000.
Yeah.
But it was like 2 months, 5 days a week, and we would also go on like trips sometimes. So we would go. It was in Brooklyn. We went to like Vermont one time or Connecticut, like somewhere up in like the Northeast area. We went to PA. We went to the Hershey's factory and everything like that.
And do that, yeah.
Yeah. So we did a couple things like that, but man, a week. That's crazy. I think we had like a weekender. I think we would leave Friday.
Yeah.
Saturday would be the whole day, and then come back Sunday for the families.
Oh, I mean that's standard.
Yeah, that's I feel like that's, and especially for a kid too.
Yeah, a week is long.
That's a very long time.
It's a hell of a good time though for a kid.
Yeah, I can imagine. A week away from your parents. Dude, I went to Hershey's. I'll never forget it. So you know how like all those parks, they have those rides that like show you like the history of that specific thing? Mm-hmm. So they show you the history of chocolate and the history of Hershey's.
Okay.
And at the end of it, they've got that camera that takes your picture of it.
Right.
So me and the other kid that I was with, a bit of a troublemaker, and he's like, hey, we should flip off the camera at the end of it. I was like, let's do it.
They caught it.
So, dude, literally the little baby hands with the middle finger coming up, like, and it was just over the bar post, just so the camera could see it,
man.
you know. And the counselors happened to see it, and like, oh, we got to tell your parents. It ruined my whole trip. I was like, dude. And I got back home, and they told my dad. Thank God he picked me up, and not my mother.
Is he pissed?
No. He kind of like laughed it off, but he had just bought like a $3,000 motorcycle. So he's like, don't tell your mother I got this, and I won't tell her this.
It's an exchange.
It's an exchange. So
that's great that you can do that with your dad.
Oh, it was wonderful.
And don't tell your mom I got this.
Low key, I feel like he probably told her. I'd be like, listen, I already said this. Don't like,
don't make it a big deal, whatever.
But it was a cool thing for like him and I, you know.
It's
just the littlest hand with the middle finger up, dude.
I wonder, dude. Yeah, could you get your hands on that picture or no?
No way.
No,
I don't, because you know what it was. We didn't even I didn't buy the picture or anything. It was like one of those like you couldn't like take a picture of the picture kind of thing.
Yeah. You remember the yearbook signings?
God, I feel like the yearbook signings were like so stupid, and it's like, man, like you open it and you got no signatures. It's like,
dude, there's some kids that you don't even barely knew them.
Yeah, and you gotta like sign it.
And I was like, yeah, go ahead.
It's like a collection at that point.
It is,
you know. It's like you're gonna show it off 20 years later. Like, look at my yearbook.
And you don't remember half the kids. Half the kids are in jail. No, or just like went somewhere in life you don't even know.
Don't even keep up.
It is kind of nuts. Like, dude, on the subject of schools. So, like, you know how you're in a new class every year and you meet new kids. Sometimes you have, the same kid from the last year or whatever, and you become friends, blah, blah. Dude, my mom and my dad, they're like, we had one class. You grew up with these kids from kindergarten all the way until you graduate high school.
That's so K through 12 kind of thing.
Yeah, but there's no even K to 12, you still like get different teachers, you get different classes.
Right.
For them, it's that one group. So 30
different rooms though, obviously. Like they would like. Yeah. Okay.
But if you're in the room with those 30 kids, be prepared to spend the next 12 years with the same 30 kids in the same class. You
That's
guys are going
crazy.
everywhere together. So everybody knew each other. That was the thing. It was like a different bond.
Do they still keep in touch with a lot of those people? Or
no? Well, they're in a different country now.
Oh,
you know, because
I didn't thinking about where they're from. Yeah.
They're in a different. But they all grew up together, literally together.
That's crazy.
I feel like. Do you think that's a good thing?
I think to some degree it could be.
Yeah.
I think you get a lot more like longer lasting relationships, but
it's kind of like a gang.
A little bit. a gang
my
of kids.
better than your class.
Yeah, no, it kind of cuts that like tribal, like jets and sharks kind of thing a little bit.
Yeah, it's nuts.
But I'm curious with the like what happens when you like fall out of being friends.
And you got to spend the rest.
And you got to spend the next you burn through all of your friends in the first 5 years. Now
Good
the
luck.
last 7, yeah, you're on your own,
Good
dude.
luck.
That's kind of tough.
Or if you're the one kid everyone hates.
That's
for 12 years,
dude. If you're getting hated on for 12 years, you might have to look at yourself and
maybe I'm the problem.
Yeah.
That is crazy, man.
I had one school in Staten Island that did that. Petrides, they did K through 12, but most of the schools that I knew growing up, they never had that.
Yeah,
it was like kindergarten through 5th grade, and then junior high, and then high school.
That's nuts, man. No, we only had. So my elementary school was from kindergarten to 5th grade. Then 6th, 7th, and 8th grade was middle school.
Yeah,
and then 9th through
high school.
For high school, pretty standard.
Pretty standard, yeah. I feel like you don't deviate too much from that.
How did they come up with names for schools? You ever think of that? Sometimes you got some stupid names.
Like as far as like the name of the school, or just
like the name of the school. I mean, sometimes it's named after a person.
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. My elementary school was Gil Hodges, and that was a famous Brooklyn Dodgers guy.
Was it really?
Gil Hodges.
So they named it after him.
Swear to God, yeah, he was a famous Brooklyn Dodger baseball player.
Oh,
I think
no
he was
way.
a second baseman or something. But
yeah,
no, he's a real guy.
That's crazy.
But yeah, then junior high was Myra S. Barnes, which I don't know who that is.
Who Myra was?
Who's Myra? And then high school was Newdorp, but that was just a neighborhood. Like, it was it. So I was like, yeah, Newdorp's high school.
Newdorp's high school.
Yeah.
No, mine was I went to Highlands Elementary School. Why was it called Highlands? I have no idea. Maybe some Scottish people.
Maybe
for those of us, you guys can't. There's a sound
There's
going
a buzzing.
on.
I don't
There's
know
a
what
buzzing.
that is.
I have no idea what that is. So Highlands Elementary School. Then I went to Pine Hollow Middle School.
Pine Hollow.
Yeah, home of the Mustangs.
That doesn't even make any sense. Pine Hollow Mustangs.
Yeah. And then for Highlands, it was the Highland Hawks.
Okay, that's a little bit better.
HH.
The HH, yeah, you get the the enunciation thing.
Yeah, I know. You remember, did you guys ever have, like, currency in school?
In-school currency, no.
No?
Like Dave and Buster bucks?
Like school bucks.
No.
That you could spend and get little, like, you could get pencils, you could get pens.
No.
We had that, yeah, for both.
Tell me that doesn't sound like a prison, like commissary kind of thing.
It kind of was.
That literally sounds
for
like
doing
it.
good stuff. So for Highlands, they were called B tickets. There were these little yellow tickets, and then you can go and spend it on stuff.
School related.
School related,
like your pencils.
Or you
whatever.
can no. Sometimes people had candy.
Okay.
Some teachers like I got this whole thing of candy. Give me your B tickets.
Okay, that's
then,
a fair trade.
Yeah, fair trade. And then in for middle school, it's called so stupid Mustang Moolah.
They're over here trying to like be cool and like hip
trying
with
to
the kids.
be hip and stuff. And then high school, I went to Clayton Valley Charter High School. I went to a charter high school.
Ooh,
yeah, it was
charter is I never understood that. What is a charter school?
It's not a private school, but it's kind of like a private school.
Like you have to like a lottery to get in, kind of thing, or okay.
Yeah. So that's how it was. But I lived in right next to it, so I was, and my sister already went to the high school.
So you already had like an in at that point.
You're already in at that point. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then oh my God, you see what I mean? The high school, you know what the freaking mascot was?
What is it?
The Ugly Eagles. And I'm swear to God, it was called
Ugly
Ugly Eagles.
They're like, we got to differentiate ourselves. We're a charter school.
Yeah,
we got to be better.
Are the Ugly Eagles.
How would you say the ugly? I feel like you could have picked any other adjective.
And then I guess they're like, we asked our football coach, so why are we the ugly? Because we play ugly. Like manly.
Yeah.
Ugly.
It's like that. I feel like there's other ways you could say that.
You could have just been the Eagles.
we could have just. Eagles are pretty majestic. We could have,
And you know what? We had our symbol for our football team.
It wasn't even an eagle.
No.
What was it?
It was
an
the
ugly
U
person.
from the University of Miami.
Oh,
the U.
That's
and it was red and blue. instead of the green and orange.
Yeah.
It was the U.
That's, dude. Honestly, it just feels like they just like slap these things
They
together.
did.
Sometimes. You look back at it
Yeah,
as an adult, even as a kid at the time, you're like, this doesn't even make any sense. But you just go through with it, you know?
Yeah, it's school's a crazy time.
Yeah, dude. And again, I feel like looking back as an adult to like those things as a kid, you just like
you don't realize it. I don't know.
No, you just go.
You're
like, wait a second.
Why?
Like, why was I doing that? Why was I whipping and doing the nay?
Yeah, for
you know, it's like for like a whole year, that stranglehold on you.
What was a big trend back in your school days?
I think the crank that was one of the big ones.
Yeah, that was a huge one for everyone.
So dumb, and I lived for it. The slow clap.
Oh, really?
The slow clap. That just, yeah. Dude, I will never forget. I was in the cafeteria one time in high school. I think it was like sophomore or junior year, and I got everybody in on it, and it was just majestic. It was so beautiful, dude. Just the whole.
So well.
Yeah, it was just like kind of quiet, and I kind of like stood up and started doing it, and like everybody else started doing it, and it was, it's great.
Its own thing.
Yeah.
Did you ever do a senior prank?
No, but we did do it, but I forget. I don't think my year did one.
No.
No.
We did one.
What was it?
We stacked all of the chairs and benches in the cafeteria into a pyramid.
Okay.
So like, you know what I mean? Like literally every single seat that they had in there.
Like a food pyramid, or just because it was in the cafeteria, or?
Like, I guess we just
Let's
to
just
piss
do a
somebody off.
pyramid.
Yeah, just to piss somebody off.
That janitor had to work extra. He was
Pissed.
so pissed.
He's like, I can't believe I'm gonna have to take this down.
This is it. He's like, I'm retiring. He just leaves it for the next guy.
We had some characters, man. I mean, there was one year where a dude. So the teacher we had was like a dick, like a complete dick, and he was just like, I gotta pee, and she's not here. I'm peeing on the AC unit.
The kid
He
did this?
peed on the AC unit, and
Oh my God.
the whole classroom smelled like absolute piss. And she's like, why did it smell like piss?
She came back.
Bro, she came back and she's like, why does it smell like that? And I have no idea. It just
this kid did that. Just
pissed.
how did he do it without anybody seeing, or like a teacher?
No,
or
people
something?
saw.
No, but I mean like a teacher or something like that.
The teacher left the classroom for a second.
And he
And
just,
he just peed.
was he on the spectrum or something?
No,
or
he's just like, I hate this chick.
Now you guys got to suffer too.
Yeah. I mean, another year, I think it was, I forgot what grade it was in. This teacher we had was, oh my God, just like a freaking tyrant, dude. Everybody was waiting for the year to be done.
That bad?
Yeah, she's bad.
Do you remember her name?
Yeah, Miss Stevenson.
Miss Stevenson.
Yeah, she was a dick. And this one kid, he really hated her guts. And it was like the day after the last day of school, bro, he took his shit in a bag and like airtight, you know, to where there's still air in the bag, and tossed it at her door, and it just exploded all over the door. That was his way of saying, you know, the big F you.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
a pretty prominent way.
Bro, it's just the stuff that people did back then. I was like, what? Like,
You know what's hearing that, dude? I've never
you never had nothing like that.
never like that,
Oh
and I'm
my
like, God, did I go to the wrong high school?
Dude, no, I got some stories when it comes to school, man. I told you the story about, you know, the poop on the ceiling. I told you this, didn't I?
Did you?
Oh, okay, well,
But let's hear it again. I think I'd love to hear it twice.
I remember there was I asked for a pass to go to the bathroom, and as one does, and I went to the bathroom, and I was taking a piss, and I smelled like shit. And I was like, what is this smell? Like, I know it's a bathroom, but this is really bad.
Somebody went in the AC unit, just like the other kid.
Dude, I don't know what prompted me to just look up. And I looked up on the ceiling, and there was multiple pieces of shit on the ceiling, like with like somebody shit in a toilet paper. And just tossed it up there. And I guess whoever saw it was like, I'm going to continue the trend. So everyone
and they just kept doing
just
it.
full of shit.
Yeah, but wait, so how long do you think this was going on?
I don't know. It had to have been not that long. Like I guess people were just like, oh my God.
Like day of kind of.
So I went.
This was in high school?
Yeah, this is high school, yeah. And I don't know what I went and I got the janitor. I was like, bro, I don't know how to tell you this. Like the ceiling is full of shit. And he's like, what do you mean? I was like, follow me. Bro, he literally looked up. He's like, "Oh my God!" Dude,
he probably thought it was you.
No, he didn't. He's like, they don't pay me enough for this, bro.
No, they don't.
I'm sorry. They made an announcement the next morning. Stupidest announcements. Like even the way they said it was just
how
like,
do you
whoever
say that?
has been defecating and throwing it on the ceiling, please stop. Our janitors are not supposed to be cleaning this type of stuff up. We will be ensuring that.
They're gonna be.
It was bad, man. It was really bad. Yeah, it was. Really
I've never
bad.
had to deal with that.
Yeah, no. Yeah, bunch of stuff. Bunch of stupid stuff.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
dude, I thought the worst was like me prank calling a teacher or something. My God.
Oh, I remember when you told me that story.
Yeah. I thought that was bad.
Go ahead, share that one.
Just at this kid Lior Hadar's house, and Lior Hadar.
All right.
10 years old, man, and we were over his house, and he ended up having the daughter's telephone number because he had a crush on her or something.
Okay.
And at like 3, 4 in the morning, he had the wise idea to call her and be like, "Let's say hi," and she picked up surprisingly.
Mm-hmm.
And we hung up immediately, and we're like, "Oh God, I hope nothing happens." And then she called back, so we hid and tried to like pretend that we were asleep. And then his mom wakes up. Of course, she picks up the phone,
right?
And then they find out, oh, they must have called, and just bad. That was the rest of fifth grade was just
normal.
No, but yeah, but I mean like just
it was just bad.
Just dealing with her.
Guys.
Yeah.
No, I hear you. Yeah.
God, what other school stories do you have? Because
I have shit myself a couple times in class.
That happens.
Pissed myself as well. I'll tell you these stories because why not? We're talking about it. I was in 4th grade. I will never forget. It was Miss Buchanan. That was my teacher's name, Miss Buchanan. Nice lady. Thought I talked too much. Hence why I do a podcast, because I talk.
You got to get it out somehow.
And I thought it was a fart. It was not. I literally diarrheaed in my pants, bro, like completely. And I was like, oh my! And she was mid-lecture, like talking, and I'm like freaking out, right? Like the room is zoning in on you. I was like, oh my God, bro, what am I gonna do?
Everybody's looking at you.
Yeah, no one's looking at me.
No one's looking at me,
but
it
I feel
feels
like
like
everyone's
it.
looking at me, and I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? I'm like, I just gotta tell her, and I just like slowly raised my hand, and she's like, yes, Daniel. I'm like, I diarrheaed, and she's like, are you serious? I was like, yeah. She's like, go to the office, Daniel. So I go to the office, and here comes my mom's mom, my grandma, freaking running down the street with underwear in her hands, like literally, I have underwear. Oh my God, here you go. I'm like, oh
so
my
embarrassing.
God, it was so embarrassing. After I never lived it down. Everybody would always bring it up when we get into arguments. Like, didn't you shit yourself before the game? I'm like, dude, this is old news. Okay.
Hey, good thing you weren't like your parents, being in the same group of the classroom for 12 years.
Oh, because
could you imagine,
dude?
Thinking about that too. You can't live anything down.
No.
Because kids suck.
Yeah.
They're going to constantly
no
bring
matter
that
what
back.
you say.
There is no coming back from that.
Yeah. You could be laughing hilariously one day, and then somebody just want to be like, didn't you shit yourself?
That's it. It just takes it out of.
Damn it, Steven.
Just stop
How many
bringing
times
it
are we
up.
going to talk about this? Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Crazy times, man.
Yeah.
Crazy times. I remember I was in 6th grade, and I went to after-school tutoring for math because I just suck at math. And I had to pee so bad, and it was raining, like to the point where it was like almost flooding. Like even the classrooms had water all over the floors.
Jeez,
it
was that bad.
It was raining that bad, and my jeans were already soaked. I was wearing like these really, really dark jeans, so it already looked like
you already pissed yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So she just would not stop talking. My teacher was just going on and on and on. I don't know why I didn't want to interrupt her and say I gotta go pee.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to be done with the
you're trying to get
as
through
well.
with it. Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna pee. So as she's talking, I'm going. And then she's literally, as I'm done, she's like, all right, that's it. That's all you got. And I was like, all right. And I'm turning around, and she literally goes, oh, my God, look at all this water that people dragged in. And she gets on her hands and knees and starts wiping it up. And I'm like, I got to go. I was like, I left. To this day, that poor woman has no idea that she was cleaning up my piss.
She's going to watch this podcast.
Oh, she's going to know.
And then she's going to know.
Oh, poor lady.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, man.
Dude, I've done some. I've peed and like pooped in public before, but my God,
oh, that happens.
That yeah. I mean, that's just nature calls. But I don't think I think a couple times, yeah.
Happened on the football bus, not to me, but dude, I can't,
hear it.
bro. They were on the football bus. This kid behind me, dude. I don't know. Again, the smell of pee, and I'm like, what is? And I hear it, like
it's just dripping out of a faucet.
I hear like someone's going. And this dude was peeing in a Gatorade bottle.
Oh.
And I'm like, are you peeing? He's like, bro, I had to go. Like, what do you want me to do? I'm like, it smells. I'm like, what do you eat? I'm like,
He's like,
what
asparagus.
I'm like, I can smell it from here, bro. Just stupid stuff like that.
That's nuts.
You got to give me something,
dude. I'm literally trying to rack my head, dude. I've got nothing.
What do you mean, dude?
It's making me rethink my whole childhood. Like,
you ever seen anybody get knocked out?
No.
Really?
I've never been in a fight. I was okay. If we're talking about like memory lane like that, there was one fight that I was like in, but not like involved. But it was like walking down the street. There was like two kids playing ball with each other, and then one of them had this like little brother or something, and walked past them, and they said something. My friend said something, and then he said to tell his little brother like, "Oh yeah, call him fags" or something like that, right? Yeah. I was like, "Oh yeah, way to go, good parenting" or something like that to him. And he starts coming chasing after us with the other brother.
Oh my god!
And then my friend starts fighting the one kid, and the other dude kind of like squares up with me and this other kid, Maddie. And then we're just like staring at each other like the Spider-Man meme, like this.
You're like, what are you gonna do?
And nothing happened. It was, so, and I looked over and I saw a family at their door, like watching it all transpire. I was like, I felt like such an idiot.
Yeah, because you're just like, what
are we doing here? Like, it just like took everything out of that moment for me, and I was just like, this is dumb.
Well,
like,
you had an adult moment right there.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, what are we doing? You know, but yeah, dude, no fight, no people throwing poop up at the
nothing like that.
Nothing, dude. I wish I had a more exciting childhood.
Dude, I had, again, I was going to the bathroom. Every time I'm going to the bathroom, I see these two kids throwing a football back and forth, right? And then this chick, just like an idiot, walks up right in the middle of it.
Why would you do that?
And they toss the football. It hits her square in the face.
Like just straight on?
Yeah, and the kid walked up to her and was like, oh, my God, I'm so sorry. Dude, she slapped the crap out of this kid. Like,
I got a story for you then.
Okay, slapped him. And like, you know when someone's in shock?
Yeah.
Like he was in shock. He's like, he didn't realize what happened, and he looked at me like as if I'm gonna give him confirmation. Like, yeah, you just got slapped.
Hit her.
He literally, bro. He looked at me, looked back on her, and just boom, bro, like a man. Like it was as if like if Mike Tyson has like his essence left and went to that kid,
got embodied in him.
Just boom, bro, right out. Out, comatose, out. I was like, oh my god,
that's wild.
That was it.
Did anything happen to him?
I mean, he left.
That was it.
He left, and then they figured it out. Oh, this kid hit her, blah 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 blah. And I was like, that, and she had the biggest black eye after.
Look, yeah, from the football or from his fist or
from
both?
His fist, bro.
That's crazy.
Just like completely eyes shut. I was like, well,
should have smacked him.
I mean,
it was an accident, and that's kind of
saying, oh my bad, I'm so sorry. And then that was, I'm like, oh.
I hate that dude. Like, man,
every what is it? Every reaction has an equal but opposite reaction.
Yeah, and she caught it on both ends.
Oh yeah, literally. What's your story?
14, and I just transferred high schools. I went from Catholic to public.
Okay.
And of course, it's like it's a weird transition. You really don't know anybody, and it's just awkward.
Yeah.
So you find out this girl likes me, and I'm like, oh, okay. You know, at this point, never kissed the girl. Never done anything, and it's like,
right.
You start like talking and entertaining and everything like that. So we start dating. I think we dated for like 2 months or something, right? It's like 14-year-old relationship. So I ended up breaking up with her through text, through her friend.
As one does.
Yeah, dude. I told her friend, I was like, yeah, I really don't see this going anywhere. I don't like her like that. Like, I don't know what I'm doing, So they're at lunch, and she relays the message to the girl.
Yeah.
And I'm in the middle of, I think it was health class or band or something. And I'm sitting in the classroom, and I look over in the doorway, and I just see them all like lined up right outside looking at me.
No.
And I was like, oh, dude. So I knew how to confront it. So bell rings, and I go out, and then I walk out, and I start to go like walking left to like go to the next classroom, and she gets like right up in front of my face. She like grabs me by the shirt, like pushing me up against the wall. She's like, you think you could break up with me through text? Ba, 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 ba. So that's going on. I don't know. It was such a weird angle because she grabbed me with her left or her right.
Okay.
And she backhanded me with the other hand.
No way.
And somebody had it on recording.
Who is this? John Gotti's granddaughter? What is she?
Man, it was like embarrassing, but like not at the same time. It was like
it was a weird
feeling.
To get like backhanded by your girlfriend?
Well, ex-girlfriend. I think that it was like a power move in that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
she
like,
wanted to show everybody.
Yeah.
You don't break up with me.
I break up with you.
Boom.
Bam.
That's nuts.
Yeah, dude.
Never had that happen.
No, yeah. Never been in a fight, but I've gotten slapped before.
Never had that happen. I did have somebody else break up with. Well, I think it was my first ever girlfriend. I had somebody else do it. They pretended to be my sister on the phone.
Oh, how'd that go?
I don't know. She's like, "Can I talk to him?" And she's like, "He doesn't want to talk to you." And she was the oldest, so I was a freshman. And the chick that did it for me was a senior. I was really cool with this girl. And
right.
I was like, I'm a young kid. She's like, I look at you like kind of like a little brother. Blah 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 blah. She's like, I'm gonna do this for you. She did it, and then she just like, hey, he doesn't like you. That's it. And she's like, but there's no buts.
There's no buts. That's it. You're out.
He doesn't want to be with you, okay? And he's like, I don't want you to try to hang out with him or whatever because, like, he's done. And then she's like, well, okay, I guess.
And that was it.
And then she just hung up.
Oh man.
And that was it.
Years
later, I saw that girl while I was at the gym, and she was just like, hi, and I was like, hi.
Like she remembered you. You remembered her, kind of thing. Like it was like a yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, the ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, the
she
ex-girlfriend.
remembered me for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, I've never forgiven you.
Yeah, I've never. To this day.
Anything past high or?
What do you mean?
Like I'm saying, like
that's
when you guys,
it. No,
I
didn't want to have that conversation with her. And I was already grown. I think I was a senior at the time that I saw her again.
Yeah.
So I was like,
we're good.
Like,
we're not.
No.
We're not talking about that.
She was nuts, anyways.
Yeah, nuts in love with you.
She was. Yeah, it was. She was crazy, bro.
Is that why you guys broke up?
Huh? It was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, like
absolutely crazy.
Like how so?
Huh?
Like
she was just nuts, man. Like randomly, like she would pretend to have like seizures. And then, like,
what?
Her friend would call. She's having a seizure. I'm like, what? I'm like, what do I do?
What do you want me to
know? Yeah, I don't know. And then there was like, one random time. I remember we went to San Francisco for my parents to do their taxes, and her friend texted me, some friend that I don't even know, saying like, oh, she's gonna kill herself. I'm like, what?
First off,
like,
who are you?
You need to call her now. I'm like, what? Why? She's like, because she's trying to. I'm like, okay. And I call her. I'm like, what's going on? She's like, hi. I'm like, what's happening? She's like, why is your friend telling me this? She's like, I don't know. It's just been really depressed and this and that. I'm like, you're an 8th grader. What do you have to be depressed about? What are we doing right now?
How old are you? This is when you were 14?
8th grade, bro.
8th grade?
Yeah. I was like, what's happening?
That's nuts.
She was just crazy, bro. And then she was like very obsessed and like, would never leave me alone. And I was just like, at that point, when you're younger, and you get that kind of attention, you think that's what you want, and then you get it, and you don't have the patience for it.
No,
and you're just like, ugh. I can't get away from me.
Yeah, you get burnt out with it quick.
You get burnt out with it so quick.
Yeah.
And then you're just done with it. She was nuts. But anybody like that for you? Anything like that?
Yeah, I had one, but I was like, my God, it's a 3-year relationship that it turned into.
Yeah, mine was like 3 months.
Yeah, you look back. I feel like there's a lot of relationships you look back like, how was that? It was this or. Yeah, no, this one, she was absolutely crazy.
When you're really, really young, though, they're never as serious as you think they are in the moment. When you look back
no,
on
well, it's serious at that age.
Yeah, at that
but
age.
It's like you get to an adult and you have serious relationships and like
then
living
really
with
know.
it. It's like,
yeah.
that was nothing. Yeah, and then you look back at your parents and you're like, you guys were right.
Mm-hmm.
You're always right. Why did always come back?
Right. Yeah, because they know.
They know. They're older. They've dealt with it.
Yeah.
They've had all the crazy girlfriends contemplating suicide and it's like.
I don't know. It was a high school relationships, middle school relationships. It's just
I'm surprised you even had a relationship in middle school.
Minuscule.
In a minuscule middle school.
I mean, you know what? I think the middle school stuff was because all my friends were getting girlfriends, and I'm like,
so it's like you want to.
Am I ugly?
It's like I need a girlfriend too.
Yeah, because everyone's like my girlfriend, and you're hanging out with your buddy, and he's got his middle school girlfriend there. You're like, why am I?
It's just a weird third wheel in it. Yeah,
because it's so weird. And then you'd be like, bro, do you have to bring her every time? He's like, no, it's my girlfriend. But what do you mean? You got to be okay with me bringing her. Because he feels like hot shit.
Yeah, because he got a girl. He's got a girlfriend.
Yeah. All right. I guess I'm the weirdo.
Yeah. Oh, God forbid I want to hang out with my friend.
Yeah. Like they're holding hands and cuddling and stuff. I'm like, I'm right here. I'm right here.
You're smacking. You're like in the middle of the movie. Come on, guys.
I'm really getting into the plot right now. You guys are
I'm really getting into her.
Nuts, dude. Nuts. Yeah. When I heard people in middle school like doing it.
Yeah.
I was like,
doing what? No.
Yeah,
I'm saying for you, it's like doing what?
I'm like, dang, are we supposed to be doing that at this age?
I remember hearing that at like 12 or 13.
It's weird.
It is, like, especially being older now and thinking about it.
None of those girls go anywhere. It's sad to say, but when you start doing that at a young age, I think even the guys at that young age, they don't really have the best. I don't know how
like
that correlates.
mental kind of thing, or
maybe,
like
yeah, because I don't think you're supposed to be doing stuff like that at that age. Man.
I don't know, dude. So it's wild to think about because, like, you look back.
Like, would you want your kid at like 12?
Like, like kissing, I think is okay.
Yeah, no,
you know what I mean,
stuff,
like
yeah,
that stuff.
But full,
no,
you know,
and that's kind of nuts too, because again, like you look like back in the day, like hundreds of years, like people were getting wet off at 12 having kids at like
nuts.
14, 15,
and like 6, 7 kids.
Yeah, and like now it's like you have this all like standard of it.
Yeah, there's a timeline.
Yeah.
To where you're supposed to.
Like 12, 13, man. Like, yeah, I remember.
You are a kid.
You are a kid.
You're literally a kid.
Yeah, dude. It's what I want. No, I don't think so. Because again, it's like for the mental health of it, dude.
Yeah.
You know,
for the mental health of it. I don't think you're ready for it at that age to understand it.
No, you want it physically.
Yeah.
But mentally, you're not there.
Comes with.
No,
yeah, you don't know what that.
we know it's coming. We know what's coming with it.
It's like, oh my god. Bum.
But yeah, it's a weird thing. It does change everything, man. I remember my parents telling me that, and it really does add a whole other layer and dimension to relationships.
For sure, man. When that's not there, it's a completely different relationship, I think.
Yeah, and honestly, dude, like I feel like looking at it like a healthy relationship too. Like I think it's a good thing to have a great basis of a friendship first in a way.
Yeah,
because it's like you build on it. You know,
for sure.
I feel like the physical stuff is easy. You know what I mean? We're all humans,
but being
right?
Intact emotionally.
Yeah, you know, having that deeper connection.
Yeah.
Beside the physicality of it, because it's like it's so easy. Like if you're attracted to someone and they're attracted to you,
it happens.
It's natural.
Yeah,
but it's like to do it with somebody you love, you care about, and like
you want to build a future with that person.
Yeah,
and eventually you have a kid with that person.
Yeah,
there's much more entwined in it.
Yeah, and honestly, and I think that's a bigger thing too, is like having that perspective in a relationship. You know, like casual sex.
Yeah.
Sean Connery.
I know.
Casual sex is like is cool, sure, but it's like it's like that other stuff of like the whole action reaction.
Correct.
Like you could have a kid, right?
Yeah.
Now and then, especially it's like what happens if the chick wants to keep it, right? Like you know, and it's like
there's a lot that goes into it.
There's a lot that goes into it, man, and it's like having that like foundation of again like just a good connection with somebody.
People in their 30s and that happens to them and they're not ready.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Imagine being 15. I mean, dude, my parents had me at 18.
Yeah.
You know, 18,
fairly
19,
young still.
Fairly young.
Fairly young.
You know, and it's like, it's
they get pushed into a different part of, you know, maturity in life because they have a kid now.
Yeah.
That maybe they're not ready for, right? They're 18 years old. So boom, you're like, I got to work. I got to make money. I got to provide for
your
the kid.
whole perspective on life and your whole attention changes.
Everything that you could have experienced now has to get pushed to the side because you have a whole responsibility now.
Yeah.
To experience, you know, and you don't get to experience those things, or, you know, if you're a little bit irresponsible, they still try and experience it while they have a kid.
And that's tough too.
It is. It is. I don't know. My parents had me late. My mom was 36.
Yeah.
When she had me, my dad was 33.
Do you think? I mean, I feel like it's definitely shaped you in some way too. So like how to have relationships, or the whole point of like when to have a kid and everything. At least being like prepared for it as best as you could. Like
yeah. Because by the time they had my sister, who was born first, my parents were both working. They were, you know, they were ready for the kid.
Yeah, they were like, all right, we got all our eggs in a basket.
They were already
kind of
in their 30s. You know, my dad was already working consistently. They had money put away.
Yeah, they were okay.
Yeah, they planned. They planned on it. I mean, not to say that people who you shouldn't have a kid if you don't plan on it. Sometimes, you know, it's a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
Sometimes I've seen people, you know, they have kids and they get this shit together.
Yeah, and so we've seen it before. Where sometimes it doesn't happen,
and sometimes it doesn't happen. It's just it's how each person deals with it individually.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah,
you know, there's no right way, there's no wrong way.
No, it's all subjective.
The way that you deal with it.
Yeah,
crazy.
That is.
What are you gonna do when you have a kid?
I don't know.
You're like, I have no idea.
Dude, I can't wait for that moment though. Like
me too.
It's something where it's like looking forward to it. It's exciting and like having those moments and like. I think the bigger thing is to shape somebody.
For sure.
And build them. You know?
Yeah, for sure. You get to really create a person.
Yeah.
In the physical sense of like a real and the mental sense.
Yeah, that's kind of the crazier thing too. It's like you look back at it and it's like the things that you know as an adult and the things that you weren't taught as a kid, and it's like you want to you build off of your parents and everything like that.
Yeah.
You know, like that's the biggest thing I'm excited for.
Yeah. No, it's going to be a great experience. I mean, it's a new step in life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You haven't experienced yet. You ever find it kind of funny? Like, do you ever catch yourself doing any mannerisms from your dad?
Oh, all the time.
Right?
All the time.
Right? So imagine you're going to have somebody doing that.
I know.
And you're going to be like, I do that. That's kind of weird.
Like, where'd you learn how to do that?
Exactly, and then it's you. It's like a little you because it's literally a piece of you.
Literally.
And he's exhibiting, or he or she is exhibiting stuff that you do.
Yeah, don't assume their gender.
I'm sorry, I forgot what year we're in.
Yeah,
but I don't know. Like I do stuff like my dad. He whenever there's like not an awkward moment, but you know when you're having a conversation with somebody,
yeah,
and it just kind of dies off.
Yeah,
he goes. Anyways, and that's what I do. I do the same thing. Like when it dies off, I go.
Did you notice that, or did somebody point that out?
I noticed that.
You noticed that.
I was like, anyways, I'm like, why do I always do that? And then I hear my dad, and he goes, anyways. I'm like, oh my god, I do what he does.
Dude, it's so funny. Like I think that's the craziest thing that you noticed it, and nobody like pointed it out.
Nobody pointed it out. No. My cousins, when I went to L.A. They're like, dude, if I close my eyes, because obviously I'm speaking Armenian to them.
Yeah.
All right, and then. When you're speaking another language, you kind of have a different personality. You are like Danny speaking English and Danny speaking Armenian, two different Dannys. Because different parts of your personalities come out with whatever language you're speaking. I feel that way personally as somebody that speaks multiple. And they're like, bro, if I were to close my eyes, it's my uncle. Well, their uncle.
Your dad.
It's Uncle Masi's.
And again, it's just probably the mannerisms and like how you speak and everything.
Exactly, and that's exactly it. I'm like, really? Like, dude, verbatim. It's as if he's here right now. I was like, dang.
That's crazy.
It's nuts.
Dude, I feel like in foreign languages, you probably have a much more crossover in like speech and stuff like that than necessarily English.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. English is kind of like, I don't say vague, but it's maybe the nuances of the words and stuff like that. I feel like we have like little catchphrases or like tags that we'll say.
English, yeah.
Like the whole like, anyways.
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah. There's no like, anyways.
That's you know what I mean. You have like other segues, like idioms or like
it's different.
Do they have? I mean, like they have segues and stuff like that. Like
yeah, I mean, obviously, but it's just it's said differently. It's like I don't know. It's how can
and that's a tough thing to explain too, because it's like weird, I don't know it.
Because then you got to tap back into like, well, what do I say when I'm speaking that language, and then connect it to English.
The English word for it.
And you're just like, they're like, there's some stuff that there's
just
no translation. It's crazy.
See, and that's nuts because it's probably something that I could experience.
Yeah.
And you experience it, but you can only say it in that way, and that's what it means.
And that's what it means.
Yeah.
And then you're like, there's no English translation for it whatsoever.
That's crazy.
Crazy, dude. Yeah, it is weird. Like when I'm speaking in languages, like when I'm speaking Russian, my personality is different. When
you just get like stoic and like stone, or
no, I can't even explain it.
You have Russian Danny.
Right, you have Russian Danny, you got Armenian Danny, and then when I'm speaking to Syrian, you got like Syrian Danny. Like it's different. I don't know.
You ever see Split?
Yeah,
that's you.
That's what it's different.
He's just yoked out and everything too. It's perfect. That's your Russian Danny.
That's my Russian Danny.
That's what it is.
It's cool. I don't know. It's cool. You get to connect with people, and you can understand. When you learn a language, I really believe you can understand the culture better.
Yeah.
You could be the most versatile person when it comes to culture. You can learn all about their history and stuff like that, but I don't think you really get to get hands-on until you learn the language.
That's a big thing of it. I mean, like we see it here in California. I mean, I think California might be one of the rare examples where it's like you have such a Spanish and English
it's a
blended in. It's that melted pot of it where it's like I feel like we can go down the street and it's like Little Mexico.
Yeah.
And then you go up the block and then it's America. America. But yeah, I think it's like where was I going with this? I forgot.
I have no idea.
I don't know where I was going either.
That's okay. It's not like we have a schedule or anything.
No, could you imagine like when we start deadlining again? God. Anyways. Nostalgia, dude. It's great looking back on things.
Yeah, it is, dude. I love that feeling that you get when you start thinking about back in the day, and you're like, but then you think about it, like my kids are never gonna have my nostalgia.
No.
And I'm never gonna have theirs.
No. It's gonna be something completely different.
Yeah.
And unique in its own way. I wonder that's where you get a lot of like discourse sometimes between generations.
Do you think we're gonna think whatever they're doing is stupid?
I already do. I don't even know what it is. I already think it's dumb.
It's already just stupid.
Yeah.
Like I'm like going live. Like when I first started seeing people like
like Instagram Live and stuff like
so
that.
Stupid.
I don't understand. It's like, listen, I think there's a difference between this format of watching a pre-recorded thing to some degree, right?
Yeah.
Going live is living life.
Well, not only that, but people will go live and they're literally like just chilling there with their homie and they're like talking. They're like, And then like watching the comments, they're like, "Oh, what's going on, Sean?" And like looking, "Oh, thanks for the like, bro." I'm like, "What?
What do you get out of it? What enjoyment out of that?
Nothing. There's nothing.
You literally I mean, and granted, again, I think you're watching somebody else live their life, but it's like hopefully enjoying the conversation to some degree, and like even if it's like in the background or whatever, like you get something out of it.
They're literally just looking at the screen.
But you're just literally looking at the screen,
watching who pops in on the live, and like, "Oh, what's his name? Just joined." And then that's it. That's all you're doing. Yeah.
That's it.
It's like vlogging, at least you literally are looking into like a day in the life of blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And you get to see, I'm going to the gym. I'm going to this restaurant to eat.
This or
they
that.
rate the food. This and that.
A little bit more
There's
on it.
substance to that. But like just going live.
Nah, I could see, again, if going live, like concert or like
different.
Something. Yeah.
Different.
But just chilling at your house. Yeah.
And then, I'm like, I don't understand that. And people go live all the time. Even if they have like 3 followers.
What was that one that just happened the other day? I don't even know what it is really. With like Kai and like Speed and stuff like that with the Office drummer. Did you see that one?
Yeah.
It's like I don't understand that. You know?
I don't either.
It's like I get it. Like at least in their thing, like I saw like they had like Linkin Park come on or something, and like I'm sure there's other stuff to it.
There is,
but
I mean, we live in a day and age, man, where people are like can get like gaming contracts. Twitch.
I know that's nuts.
And all that stuff, and then all they're doing is just literally putting on their headset, playing the game, and people are like, "This guy's insane. I'm gonna donate $100." I'm like, "For what?"
That's wild. Yeah, though. You get the people that donate to that.
Like, for what?
For playing a game.
Literally.
That is crazy.
It's insane. I mean, what a great way to make money.
Well, yeah, absolutely, especially for those people. Yeah.
And that's it. And you can get a contract with like, "Oh yeah, we want you to, we're gonna pay you $100,000 a year to live stream and just like plug
endorse our products."
Not even that. Just play. Just play. Like what's the name? Aiden Ross?
Yeah.
He had like couple $1 million contract with Kick or whatever it was called. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, just to go live on their platform.
That's nuts.
That's it. I was like, that's insane.
And just to promote. I feel like you're promoting it in some sense because you got to go on the platform to go live and like watch it and stuff like that. But dude, that's crazy. I mean, good for them for like getting it.
Imagine you explained that to somebody 50 years ago though.
That's not a conversation. They're like, "What are you talking about?
Wait, what? Is it a movie? Like, no. Okay. What are they? Is it a documentary? No, dude. They're literally just filming themselves. Nobody in a million years, 50 years ago, would be like, "Yeah, that's
a successful business model." Yeah.
They're like, no.
Even this, I feel like you podcast, like
it's happenstance.
Yeah.
It's from the Times. The Times create these platforms and these popular, whatever, and then it just goes from there.
Yeah.
Like I remember, that's segueing off in terms of bodybuilding. Okay, because I do keep up with bodybuilding a lot.
We could tell. Look at that.
The way they made their money back in the day, they had like contracts with supplement companies or whatever. But they made their money off of magazine shoots.
Really,
a lot of money off of like being on the cover of a magazine or that stuff. That stuff is gone.
Well, yeah. Well, again,
nobody reads magazines.
Nobody reads anything.
It's
all digital. Yeah.
So the only time you're gonna get sponsored is literally by like a product.
Yeah.
Use my creatine. Use my protein. Use this code. Blah 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 to get 15% off, and then
they get a cut back off of it.
And you're just like, dang! Imagine like a whole industry like them, dude. Magazines. How do they even make money anymore? Magazines.
I don't think they do.
Because you can go online and subscribe to their daily news, whatever.
Yeah.
And then you'll get the same info.
Yeah. And literally, you don't have to go. I remember going to Barnes and Nobles and go to the magazine section just to get the new Drummer Worlds or something like that every month.
Yeah.
And it's like it was cool because like you go, you get it, you go through it, like you have it. They didn't have it like up to the point where it's like on the website and everything, and that's all gone.
Yeah, I remember you have to be careful to like read the magazines because like people would be like, if you're not gonna buy it,
really?
Yeah,
you had that.
Oh, I had that. Yeah. I had people like, you need to buy it and then you can read it. You can't just come up and read the magazine.
It's like, why not? You're gonna get all the information. This ain't a library.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, how do newspapers make money now? Can you tell me that?
I don't know, dude. I don't even know how.
They had the little things where you put
the quarter in. Yeah.
Quarter in.
Yeah, dude. They had like the Daily News and the.
It was all over San Francisco. Now I can't find it.
Yeah, same thing in New York. Yeah, you're not gonna have that anymore.
Can't find it.
No, now it's just a toilet for the homeless.
It literally is, man. Like, what else are you gonna do with it? Like, that's crazy. A whole industry just goes. Because the internet. Because now you can just go on the internet and now you get New York Times and all that stuff.
And it's live too. They go live.
And
they just post it in real time.
And
dude.
seriously, I mean, back obituaries.
Oh yeah,
that was a thing.
Yeah.
Job listings.
You
got Indeed. You got LinkedIn.
Craigslist.
You got Craigslist. You got Facebook. You're like, what the? They just ruined it.
Maybe that's our thing. We got to find the thing that hasn't made it over to the internet yet.
Wow. What?
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Plumbing.
But what? Online plumbing. We'll clean out your servers.
I don't know what.
That's it. That's a tough one, dude.
Because
like, what hasn't been transcribed to the internet yet?
Anything that's information has already been.
Yeah.
Anything that has information on it has already been transcribed to the internet. You cannot. It's all gone.
I wonder what it could be, though. There's got to be something.
I don't know. Like, dude, that was a culture in itself. Like, when you look at all like stuff. Oh, and like you look at old movies, right? Like in the '60s and the '50s. What's the dad doing? In the morning,
the paper.
Reading the paper.
Read the paper, having a cup of coffee. Yeah,
having a cup of coffee or whatever, eating his paper with two eggs and 2 pieces of bacon, and going, all right, honey, I'm gonna go to work.
Takes a bite of the toast, and he's like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah,
kiss on the cheek.
Yeah, that's gone.
Yeah, dude,
that is gone. People wake up at like 2 p.m. and they're like, oh, put it in the microwave pizza.
Beep 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 beep.
I want a hot pocket. And you're like, what? Wow,
what happened?
Times have changed, man.
Yeah.
Drip coffee in the morning. You know, like a fresh.
Perfect. I've been doing
that old school.
I've been doing French presses.
Oh, how's that been?
Love it.
Is it really that good,
dude?
I gotta try.
It's that good.
I gotta try.
I mean, it takes a little bit. Honestly, no. I think it. I mean, if you the thing with those drip coffees is like once you set it for like the alarm or whatever,
yeah,
goes no problem. You're done.
Nuts.
But the French press a little bit more involved, and I feel like a chemist. I like weigh everything out, like for the amount of grams and the milliliters for water. But dude, it's just such a great cup of coffee, man. So much more body.
I gotta try it.
It's dude. You can go to like TJ Maxx or something. If you check my post, I have the listing of it for half off.
Oh, okay.
And but yeah, dude,
plug it.
The French press, yeah, man, it's so great. It seriously take your coffee game next level.
No, I believe it. But it's just the nostalgia of having the classic blacktop coffee pot.
Yeah,
sitting in the thing, and it's hot.
It's iconic,
all day.
Dude. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So you can just go and pour it whenever you want. It's gone.
It is.
That stuff's gone, and I think it's so sad because I think it's a piece of Americana. That whole thing.
Oh, that whole time period was Americana.
Was Americana.
Yeah,
and it's just changed so much.
I think you get a correction to it though. I think it goes back to it.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people get like more like health conscious of like not using the microwave, not putting stuff in their food. Like,
well, now people don't even eat bacon.
Yeah,
they're like, I don't know, they eat turkey bacon. I'm like,
it's like, what are you doing?
Well,
just have some pork.
Just eat the. I mean, if it's for religious reasons, that's something else.
No, eat the pork.
No.
You're gonna eat the swine.
It's just like, I don't know, man. Like, I wish people were a little bit more carefree. They're carefree in other senses, but not
in the right senses. You think?
I wouldn't say the right senses, but just some stuff is just like, dude,
what are you so worked up about it? Yeah,
you're fine. Like, oh, I don't eat the yolk anymore. I just eat the white. I'm like,
the egg yolk is healthy too.
Everything is bad and everything is good. That's what pisses me off.
Yeah.
For years, they're like, coffee's bad for you. And then like another study comes, actually, coffee's
great. The caffeine in it's going to make you
I'm like, just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it, man. It's not
Smoke the pack. It's fine.
Hey, back in the day, they really used to.
Dude, honestly, I feel like the whole smoking thing, I think that's from the whole cancer upticking. Yeah. I think that's just from the food. I don't think the smoking.
The smoking.
No. I mean, the smoking's a thing, but I don't think. I think if you were to have better food, better quality food, and the smoking, I think sure you're gonna have higher rates with cancer and everything, but I feel like it would be much lower. I feel like you're getting it from the food,
Food
and
is
it's
a big thing.
Yeah, and the smoking is just like enabling it.
Food is a really big thing. I don't think people realize that, like how much preservatives and stuff goes in your food now.
I mean, I know you work out, but it's like, is that something that you like pay attention to?
The preservatives?
Like, maybe not necessarily preservatives, but as far as like what else is in the food, like, do you like deep dive into like the no?
How much protein's in it? How much calories does it have? Can I eat it?
That's it.
That's really what guys used to do back in the day too.
Yeah.
What preservative? Well, granted, back then they didn't have to look at stuff like that because it was pretty much natural.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now it's a lot more.
And now it's a lot. Like, look at fast food. I feel like fast food was a lot cleaner before.
Well, yeah, that's the whole thing with like they would McDonald's with the French fries. They do the beef tallow instead. Yeah.
Crazy.
Now they're doing like peanut oil and like all the other blends of it and stuff like that. Like, that can't be good.
No, I mean, I remember even people always say like a Big Mac from 10 years ago is completely different from a Big Mac now.
I believe it. I don't know like 100%, but I'm sure it is.
What fast food place did you grow up with?
Well,
What was like your go-to fast food back in New York?
Probably like Burger King.
Oh, I love Burger King.
I think Burger King or McDonald's. Yeah,
Man,
I remember going to the one off of Flatbush. It had like the playpen and everything like that.
Those are done.
Yeah,
Those
those have been gone.
No, because it's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Some kid
Cracks his head.
cracks
That's
his
it.
head. Oh, that's it. You're like, oh my god, now my whole franchise is in trouble.
It's gone.
Dang, dude, those McDonald's playgrounds, the
Yeah,
Burger
those are gone
King
too.
playgrounds. I was watching a video on TikTok the other day. It was like playing, you know, that nostalgia sound. Are you on TikTok at all or no?
No.
Oh man, well they have these like this sound bite. It's
I
like
think I know what it is.
I
I think I know what it is.
And it's like showing all the stuff from
Like,
back in the day.
like something like that in the background. I know which one.
And it's just showing all the stuff from back in the day, like the old Happy Meals, like
The little carton ones with the
yeah, like it was the little carton ones, but it was also showing it from certain times, like when the first Spider-Man came out with Tobey Maguire,
with the
all the
toys.
merch
Yeah,
that
yeah,
came
yeah.
out with it, like especially the McDonald's stuff, like the stickers, and you had the little water shooter, and all that stuff. And I was like, dang, what a different time.
Yeah.
Different time. Like I remember, when the first Hulk movie came out, just Hulk.
The new
Remember
one?
that? No, no.
Not the
It was like
what
2005, 2006
Uh-huh.
Hulk, where he was really like dark green.
Yeah.
That Hulk. They had so much merch. I got the Hulk hands. It was the best thing that
You
I
got like
ever
the
got. Giant Hulk hands. When
what did you like trade them in
together.
or something like that?
What do you mean?
Like did you have to collect them and like trade it in, or that's what they like gave away?
No, that was a toy you could buy.
Oh, I thought it was from like McDonald's or something. I was like, that's
that would have
insane.
been great.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
everybody would have gone to McDonald's.
Yeah, the Hulk hands and like.
I
they're
remember
all
that.
veiny.
Yeah.
You hit them together and it would make like a.
Yeah.
I was like, what happened with toys like that?
I mean, to be fair, I'm not playing. Nobody's playing with toys anymore.
That sucks.
Stay on the phones.
Dude, when the Spider-Man movie came out, they
Uh-huh.
had the web shooters, bro. It was silly string, but they had the glove, and then you could.
Oh, I'm trying to remember that.
Yeah, and it was like you could. And it would come out, and they also gave you like a water canister as well.
Uh-huh.
So when the silly string ran out, you could fill it with water and shoot water. But that shit always broke. It was always
You're
horrible.
just spraying your parents in their face.
No, bro. You're like, what the? you had to pump it. That was the crazy part. There was a little thing here where you had to. And then the air pressure would run out. And
you got to pump it again. Okay.
It was a great time, man.
Yeah.
Great time for stuff, dude.
And now it's gone.
Now it's crappy.
Yeah. Because nobody's buying it. I feel like they just like don't even put any attention into it.
No, the only place you're getting it from are like the really into it people of like the Avengers stuff, and they buy like the really really expensive like Captain America shield for
Yeah.
$500-$600.
Yeah, like even I feel like the Star Wars people too with the lightsabers.
Oh my god,
That's another one too. Those facets, dude. The adults with that have money that go into it, dude.
My god,
they go in.
Like I have a live replica of the what is it the Death Star.
Yeah,
I'm like what?
It's in his backyard.
Yeah,
just
just
like,
a
what?
huge. I'm like, what? Why did you? I just love Star Wars.
I listen. I love a lot of things like that, but it's like I don't think I would love something so much like buying a Death Star or something like that.
No,
you know?
Oh my god, dude! Like I love Tarzan. You're not gonna see me
I'm
build
like
Tarzan's treehouse
in your
it's a live
backyard with
replica with freaking gorillas inside of it. I'm not gonna do that.
You just got a whole zoo in your backyard. You're swinging from tree to tree.
I'm just like, this is my childhood.
Your balls out underneath the tarp.
Jeez, dude, that is a Disney movie that is slept on.
Tarzan,
The
one with
Phil Collins.
Yeah, I was gonna say Phil Collins.
Dude,
did this.
hell of a soundtrack.
Yeah, I can't even tell. I don't even think I've ever seen it.
What?
Yeah, dude. There's a lot of movies.
Bro,
We've talked about it before.
You have got to watch it. You got to watch that. You got to watch Hercules. That's another slept on
Hercules
one.
is fantastic.
Oh, I
Hercules
love Hercules, bro.
And Danny DeVito as
Perfect casting.
Perfect
casting on that one. There's some things that. Do you know they're gonna make a live action Hercules? Disney.
I'm surprised it took them this long.
I am too, but I think it's because so many live action. Hercules is one of those things where it's been like since the early 1920s, 30s, 40s. They were making movies with Hercules.
Like that long.
Same with Tarzan.
That long too.
Yeah.
No, I didn't
Johnny
know.
Weissmuller was like 1950. No, even before Johnny Weissmuller was in the 60s. They had stuff from like they made Tarzan movies when they didn't have sound.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes. Those characters have been around for so long. I mean, Hercules is obvious.
Well, yeah, that's
Greek mythology.
Mythology and all.
Tarzan was a book.
That I feel like
made by Edgar Rice Burroughs.
I feel like that I knew.
And it was a really, really old book. It was called Tarzan the Ape Man. And then they just made a bunch of films, bro. Like if you go on Wikipedia and you see the amount, it's a lot.
I'm surprised. I didn't even think it had that much that much pull.
It did
to keep doing that. Like
it was a really popular character at the time.
That's crazy.
Tarzan at that point, that was just like the Disney one was kind of to do it again, but in an animated form.
But at that point, they've already done so many of them.
So many films. I went through a deep dive because I love Tarzan.
Yeah, I can tell.
I was just watching all of the old Tarzan films and stuff like that. My grandma watched Tarzan.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would have thought.
Old character, man.
Yeah.
Same with Hercules.
Yeah, but the Hercules, I feel like that. I could see that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that story.
For sure.
Strong man, God power,
Well, that's why Arnold got into bodybuilding, is he saw a guy named Steve Reeves who played Hercules, and he was muscular. And he's like, okay, I want to look like that guy.
Huh.
So it's from a Hercules movie.
I did not know that
And then he
either.
ended up actually playing Hercules in a film.
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. It's a horrible film.
Don't watch it. Don't watch that Hercules.
Hercules in New York.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good right off the bat.
It is bad.
What is he
and
like
his
trying
English
to say?
is even worse. This is when he first got here. Like, he sounds so German. Like, bro, he couldn't even formulate sentences.
It was that bad?
Yeah, it was a horrible film. When they released it, they dubbed him.
I was gonna say, did they do subtitles or something?
No, they dubbed him with an American guy.
Is there? I'm sure there's a way to hear it. Like,
oh no, I've seen it.
Yeah. Okay.
I've seen.
I want to hear what that is.
I've seen both versions, and dude, his regular one is what is something he says? Because Hercules wants to go down and live with like the earthly beings because he's tired, I guess, of being in Mount Olympus with Zeus. He goes, all the times I see the same faces, the same, and I'm like, Jesus, bro. I thought your English was bad. This was horrible.
That's horrific.
It is bad. He was huge.
Yeah.
Because this is like he was still like a bodybuilder at the time.
Oh, that's before he went to the full.
He stopped.
Yeah.
Like competing. Like this was like
they literally gave him the job. He's like, he looks like Hercules.
He looked like Hercules.
You got it.
That's it.
They found out he had an accent. They're like, just run with it.
Yeah,
we'll fix it in post.
He literally sees a poster of a Hercules film in the film, and he goes like, "This is not Hercules. This is not Hercules.
This is not Hercules.
This is not Hercules." I'm like, oh my God, Arnold. I was like, good for you for getting into a film.
Yeah, you got your foot in the door somehow, but
God,
should have took some voice lessons or some speech,
some
acting lessons or something.
But yeah, it's go watch it. just for the
the comedy of it.
It's hilarious.
No, I gotta add it to Tango and Cash.
Oh, dude, you gotta watch that.
I know, dude, so many.
What are some other characters that have been around for years like that?
Mickey Mouse.
Oh yeah, Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse is an old one. Everything I want to say is always Disney. I'm thinking.
It is.
What I'm thinking.
There's
I feel like,
a lot of Disney.
Well, they got a long history, so I feel like that's
classic film characters.
Classic film characters.
Yeah, that have been around.
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock
Holmes is a good one. That's like 1800s, right?
Yeah. They made a lot of Sherlock Holmes films.
A lot.
Who else? There's a lot of.
I feel like
fictional characters like that.
I think there's a lot of fictional ones.
They just kept making more and more films, and then it got modernized or whatever,
animated or some different like facet of it.
Yeah. Wow, there's another detective I feel like that we're missing out on.
Doctor Who? No, because that's
no. Doctor Who has been out.
That's been for like what, the 60s or something like that, 50s.
Bro. Long time.
I didn't realize that for the longest time
I didn't either until I was like, dang, this thing goes back that far.
That's almost like that's another one. 007.
James Bond.
I feel like that's one that like each iteration of it, they have somebody new and then a whole new thing with it, and then it's like,
which is cool. I like stuff like
I like that. Now there's almost like a sense of continuity between across that timeline, which adds to it.
You go from who is it? Sean Connery.
Yeah.
From Sean Connery, another guy played it for only one film, and they booted him. And then you had like Roger Moore, you had Timothy Dalton, you had Pierce Brosnan, and then you had Daniel Craig.
Daniel
Day-Lewis, this guy. I've abandoned my child. You haven't seen that film, have you?
No, I know. I know. Listen, if you gotta say, have you seen? It's
no.
Probably a no.
Oh man, that dude just actually came back into acting.
Daniel Day-Lewis
for one film, yeah. That his son is. I think his son is producing. That's why he came back. Because he retired.
I didn't even know that.
He retired from acting a while ago to be a cobbler. I swear to God.
Cobbler.
I swear to God.
See, that's what happens when you get that kind of money. You're like, what do I want to do?
I want to cobble.
I want to learn how to build watches.
I want to be in a film with Adam Sandler.
That's it.
Where I'm a cobbler.
That was the basis office.
That was
the cobbler. Was like Daniel Day-Lewis. We're gonna make a movie about you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is.
When you have that much money, you just don't know what to do with it. You're like, I get to live.
I'm gonna get the pack. That was his long lost passion.
You could do a career that makes no money because you made all your money.
That's it.
That's
you
it.
can just follow your passion.
Like,
at
are
that
you gonna
point.
charge me for these shoes? He's like, no.
Just take them.
Just take them. This is what I do.
He's like, but it took 40 hours to make. Take them. I don't need your money.
Take it. Just take it. Wear my shoes.
That's it.
He gets wear my shoes. Put it on.
How do they feel?
Imagine.
ASMR.
We should do an ASMR segment
We'll do a whole episode
of Daniel Day-Lewis telling people to try on shoes.
Try it on.
I put some insoles in there.
How do they feel?
That is another thing modern.
Oh,
ASMR.
Yeah, but I feel like that's also because of, well, yeah, I mean, it's obviously based off of technology.
It's stupid.
I love it.
It's still stupid.
I mean,
there are certain things I like too.
Yeah.
Of ASMR.
Yeah.
But it's so stupid. Like if you write it on paper and you go, "This is what I'm gonna do,"
it's
like
horrible in theory.
You're fired. Like
this is not
gonna work.
No,
there's no way. What idiot would listen to you whisper into a microphone for 3.5 hours?
You
straight?
Would be surprised.
A lot
of idiots.
Like the hold up.
I hate those. I hate those. Dude, I had a doctor when I was a kid.
He did ASMR.
he would do it on the side. I followed his channel. No, but it was like, I didn't know what it was at the time, but it was this, my pediatrician.
All right.
And it was like that, like tingling in the back of the head sensation.
Oh, God.
From his voice. And it was like just, I don't know, very soothing and calm and just like.
Right.
Like lightheaded almost. I was like, my God.
From his voice?
From his voice, yeah, dude. It was crazy.
What kind of voice?
Sound like
I want to hear this guy.
It was like Tom Jones and like Barry White.
What?
It was like a very deeper, like,
wow.
like full, yeah, but very soft, like, I don't know, good pediatrician like
voice.
You know what I mean? Like it's like
you needed to have it to calm
like
the kids down.
like a very like nurturing kind of like soothing, just kind of like everything's all right, you're good, you know.
Well, could you imagine if you had the wrong voice to be a pediatrician?
Oh my God, you would have no clients, you have no children.
Hi.
It's like, oh,
like,
I don't like going to the doctor.
Did you ever like going to the doctor as a kid?
No, hated it.
I only liked it because he would give me the Jolly Rancher lollipops.
It's always the lollipops that you're there for. They know what they're doing. They got to get you in somehow.
Dude, oh my God, I was scarred for the dentist for years because we went to this dentist place in San Francisco, and I remember it was this Chinese dude that barely spoke English, and they're like trying to hold me down and like
stick down,
bro. I swear they were like sticking the and I had a bad gag reflex, so they kept putting this damn microscope like right and hitting my freaking thing in the back of my head. And I was just constantly like, so they're like, all right, don't worry, we're gonna calm him down. And then as soon as I would calm down, and I freak out again. I don't understand what's going on.
Like, why are you trying to choke me?
I'm like, what is happening right now, bro? I remember I threw up all over the place.
Did you really?
Dude, they stuck that thing literally down my throat.
Were they trying to get you to throw up?
No.
That's nuts.
And then they were putting like the oxygen mask on me or whatever, and I'm like, what? I'm like, what kind of?
You were trying to get kidnapped,
bro. It's a cleaning. It was a cleaning.
They're cleaning your insides.
They scared the living shit out of me.
My God, I thought I hated it just because it it hurts. You know what I mean? Like getting like cavities as a kid.
No,
I
hated that freaking mirror. I didn't care that you were cleaning my teeth.
The mirror.
The mirror to check the back of your.
Oh yeah.
Because they just
kept
that's
putting
what it was. So far down my throat, and I'm like, every 5 seconds. I'm
Danny doesn't brush his teeth. He's worried about.
And that's how I knew I could never be gay. No. Bro, it was just like, and it scared the crap out of me, and then it just so bad. And then we went to another place afterwards, like, this place ain't gonna work out for this kid.
That's not it.
So they took me to another dentist, really nice. Also, I'm like, and I told him, I was like, please don't put that thing in my mouth.
Wait, how old were you?
Like 7.
Okay.
Why?
I don't know. I can imagine a child being like, listen, doc, don't put that in my mouth.
Don't put that thing
just
in my
Just him
mouth.
looking at you like, I'm begging you.
I'm letting you know this is what scares me, is that because I always choke. And they're like, okay. So then they like put it in my mouth ever so slightly just to see the back of my teeth.
Yeah.
And never so nice, so good. They're like, okay. And then I started getting used to it. Then I have no problem going to the dentist.
I think that's a big thing too. Like as a kid, like you have no idea what you're walking into.
No,
And
not
again,
at all.
I think you have to have that like reassurance for a little bit.
Right.
And then kind of like, okay, like this is fine, and they're just here to help, kind of thing.
How are you with shots?
I was going to say love them like some like, but I have no problem with them. I mean, I have some like tattoos, so it's like the needles thing is not.
Fine.
Yeah, it's not an issue, dude.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, a little bit, but it's like
I think every kid. It's a crazy concept.
Well, you're getting stabbed with something,
literally.
You know, so it's like, why am I gonna get stabbed?
Yeah.
You know,
for what? And as a little kid, it hurts.
Yeah. That's like the most pain you felt.
Your
you know,
skin is so sensitive.
Yeah.
You never felt pain like that before. It's nuts.
Shots
Flu
for you.
shots.
Yeah.
I had a moment where I hated them absolutely. Like I was like, I don't want to feel pain. And then like afterwards, I was like, because then you'd see like movies. Like, where like Sylvester Stallone's like getting, cut with a knife or whatever. And
like, I could do it.
And then, and then I was like, I was like,
cut me.
Put it in my arm. And, you feel like tough or whatever after you get a shot. I'm like, see, Mom, I didn't even cry. I didn't do anything. I was like, I'm a man. You know what I mean?
I'm a man.
I'm a real boy. But, I was fine. I was fine with it later on. I think I was only scared of it for like maybe a year.
Yeah, I was a little bit longer, but.
Yeah, no, it's not a big deal, but it is a stupid concept if you think about it. Like, you gotta stab yourself. And dude, I had an experience one time. This is a stabbing incident, but not with a needle, bro. We were in.
It's with the window mirror again.
I don't even know what that's called, bro.
I don't know.
I hate it so much. I didn't even want to figure it out.
I don't want to know what the name is.
So we were in gym class. We went to our lockers, and I went to open up my backpack, which was on the floor. So I kneel down, like with one leg up, and then the other, the other leg, like with my knee down.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And I stand up. I'm like, why does my shin hurt? Bro, I look down.
Hypodermic.
There is a lead pencil sticking out of my shin. Some idiot put his lead pencil in the pocket where your water bottle goes.
Oh, yeah.
And it was standing straight up.
And you put your knee
I guess it just went, and I literally, like, it was like a scene from Home Alone.
You didn't.
When he steps on the,
Yeah.
And I just like fell back, and I just grabbed it out of my freaking, tossed it.
I'm surprised you kneeled down without feeling it at first.
I didn't feel it at all. Whatever I was getting out of my backpack must have been way more important than that.
He's like, I need a lead pencil. Let me go
with
with
pencil, bro. It was scary as hell. You ever been stabbed like that?
No, dude. I've never stabbed, broken a bone.
No, I broke my nose like twice.
What, from football or?
No. So the first time I was like running in the rain, fell flat on my nose. Running inside the house.
You're like, I'm running in the rain.
I was running in the rain, and then I opened the screen door to run in the house, and I slipped right when I opened. Boom. Bro, everybody heard my nose crack.
Oh, God.
Everybody heard my nose crack. Like, they were like, oh, my God, this kid for sure broke his nose.
Take him to the hospital.
Heard it. And no, I didn't go to the hospital till the next day.
Oh, till the next day?
Till the next day.
That's crazy.
And they're like, did he break his nose? They're like, yeah, he broke his nose. They're like, what are you going to do? Like, there's nothing we can do. He's a small kid. And then the bone is not done growing yet. So we don't want to
push it back and
mess with it, and it's going to grow wrong. So they just like, let it grow. If it ends up growing in bad, we'll fix it then.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because you can see you see it. It's like a slight little to the right. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the bone.
Yeah. Oh, that's
there.
crazy.
And then the second time, I was sparring, and I got kicked in the nose, and I was like, oh, maybe it fixed
reset it. Yeah, right.
No.
It's like, it's only worse now.
Damn it. You never dislocated anything?
Nothing, dude. I think the only thing I had, 10 years old, playing baseball. We were warming up, and I was in the outfield doing like pop flies.
Yeah.
And I was like messing around with somebody behind me, and the coach hit it, and I'm like casually like walking up like to go catch it, and I look up, and the ball smacked right in my eye, and popped a blood vessel.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. I probably looked like the girl that got laid out by the guy with the football.
That's insane.
A huge black eye.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Who's black eye?
And huge black eye.
That's what it sounds like. You just said.
Black eye.
Black eye.
Yeah.
Black eye.
Black eye.
Black eye.
I sound like Arnold during Hercules.
Yeah, the movie.
New York.
Hercules in New York. What? Dude, my mom dislocated her toe. Bro, listen to this thing. This is stupid. I couldn't stop laughing when it happened because my dad and my mom were moving the old school TVs with the back. You know how the back.
Oh, with the back. Yeah. It would like come out. Yeah, dude.
So they're moving it. And my dad's like, he looks at my mom and he goes, all right, I'm going down the stairs. Don't let go. She heard, let go. Dude, she let go. it fell right on her foot, and her toe was like boop, like out, and she was like screaming. And my dad's like, "Don't worry, I'll fix it." Pops it right back into place. My mom was, bro, I was on my ass laughing.
She's like, Daniel, you should have been doing this.
Dude, she was pissed. She's like, what are you laughing? I'm like, dude, he literally said, don't let go. I heard him, and you let go. She's like, she literally said, okay, and let go.
She was just like, I'm tired of carrying this.
She's
I
like,
need to put it down.
Okay, let go. I was like, oh my God, dude, it smacked with some heat.
Oh.
Some heat.
Dude, so hey, I'll tell you, that's like, you want to talk about new and like old generations. Yeah, that's something new kids. Dude, you see the TVs, they're like so thin now.
Oh, yeah.
You're like holding it up with one end.
TVs.
Dude, they, with the back on them. And even the other ones that were like the full like chest almost, you know? Could you imagine how heavy and dense that must have been?
Extremely, bro. All the inner workings that are in
that
TV.
Yeah.
Then you came out with plasma screens. Remember plasma screens were the first one of like flat screen plasma screen TV.
Yeah, but now the plasma would like go out and stuff like that too.
It was like leak.
Yeah.
You could get leaking plasma out of your TV, dude.
That does not sound
safe.
It
would get all watery and stuff like that. Nowadays, you don't have that LED, LCD, all that stuff. Different times,
4K,
bro.
HD.
Yeah, I had a TV, small fucking TV, like, bro, like this big. And it had a VHS, VCR in it. Or a VHS. VHS.
What's VCR? That sounds familiar.
What
too.
is a VCR? VHS in it.
The
TV.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Open, and it was so cool because like you'd put it in there and it just goes inside and you're like, and then you'd have to rewind that, like stuff like that. That's nostalgia right there, bro.
Yeah,
that's nostalgia. Having to rewatch the whole film backwards, and there'd always be a part of the film where the film was messed up, so it like cut, and then you'd go, never gonna have to do that. What do the kids now have? Buffering.
That's it. And
even then, now the buffering is not nearly as bad. Like you remember when YouTube was
dial up
YouTube broadcast yourself?
You had to pause, let it load, play, pause, and that like dance.
Worst. Yeah. The worst.
You wouldn't even want to watch the video. No. I would wait, let it load up, and then press play.
You'd have to wait like a whole day.
Yeah.
You're like, I'll come back to it tomorrow.
Come on.
You're like, oh my God, the page timed out.
No, we got to do it again.
Dang, dude. I love those things, man. I miss VHS tapes. That was really watching a movie at home.
Yeah.
That was a real, not streaming. Streaming ain't it.
No.
No, bro. You'd have those freaking VHS shelves.
Oh, yeah, just your collection of everything. DVD. I mean, even the DVDs to some degree.
Oh, it was so colorful.
Yeah.
It was so good. And
it was cool, like, watching the designs and, like, seeing at it.
Well, then they had little, like, casings for the VHS tapes. Remember? And it was like, and then you could read the back to, like, for the synopsis of the film.
Yeah, like a little book.
Dude.
Yeah.
That stuff's gone.
Yeah. It's all those, like, little qualities and, like, just the details of it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like slowly as time has come by, it's like lost it. And
well, think of it like records, right? People used to have a record player.
That's the thing, too, is like albums. It's like, you see the album, like if you're on like streaming on your phone or something, you see the album. But it's like, I love buying the albums because like you open it up, you have the book,
the vinyl,
the artwork, the reading the lyrics or like who played what, who did this, who mixed it, where is it, like just all that information that like goes into it to show like how this thing was conceived.
How did it work?
Yeah, dude, it's not
you ever
just
seen those things getting made. A vinyl
the vinyls?
record?
No, I haven't.
It's a crazy process.
I've heard there's only like 3 places that make them still. Every other place has like gone out of business.
No
because
way.
Because it's so like not bought, like nobody buys it.
Who buys it?
You know, but it's a very, very small production of them.
It's a crazy thing. You should look it up. I'm telling you, it looks so cool how they make it and how they get the sound on there. I'm like, how did it?
And that's been around for a while.
It's like literally a blob of like almost
like plastic or something, or like
paint almost.
And it's just like etching in it, huh?
Yeah, and it's just etching in it, and it flattens out, and then it dries. Now you have a thing that plays sound.
That's
like,
crazy.
That's so weird. Like, how did they figure this out?
Dude, it's nuts, dude.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But anyways, on the note of nostalgia, I'm feeling nostalgic now.
Yeah.
And I think we're gonna bring it to a close, guys.
I think so too.
So until next time, we'll see you guys.
Toodles.